What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Forza Horizon 5 here on RWG. Before we jump into today's episode, we need to recap what happened on our last episodes. Unfortunately, we had some recording issues, so I'm going to have to put together a quick montage of what happened. We got some super spins, we got some regular spins, we got some new cars, we got some new money. We did complete the chapters of the Donut Media at Horizon. We had a whole set of episodes for that. Unfortunately, it all got corrupted. But I do have highlights from that, which we will plop in the next quick cut after we finalize what we all did. We also opened up the Horizon Street Scene Outpost. And then on top of that, we also opened up the Wilds Outpost. So we have some dirt racing, we have the Street Scene Outpost, we've got the Apex Outpost, we have the Rush Outpost, and then we have the main Festival Outpost. So we're going to be hopping into some stuff today, but let's quickly look at what we got. So we are currently sitting over here at our house at Casabella. So what we are going to do now is we started the Mexico one on our last run. So today we are going to continue our Mexico tour. So the next, let's see. So our next spot is up here. So we are headed up to take part in the Gran Kira through the streets of Guantanamo. So this is where we're headed up to next.
I've got bugs everywhere. Come help!
Okay. I'll be right there.
Okay, that's our next spot. So we'll see everybody when we get there. Mexico. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Okay, let's jump on in.
Oh, right. I get it now.
Right, so the Bocho has a real place in every Mexican petrolhead's heart. And I thought, what better way to celebrate than with a little race?
I can't fault that logic. Who are the other racers?
It's this new street racing crew that's been hanging around. I think they're here to see what you can do. Let's show them.
Oh, we're racing Beetles.
Hey, he's eager. But this isn't really a street race. There's no checkpoints, just a finish line. So keep to the route and get there first. Nice overtake. It's hard to overstate the effect that the Beetle had when it arrived in Mexico in 1954. Before that, all we had were these huge American cars. So this new European-style car with its shape and light chassis and those adorable headlights and an engine that anyone with a tractor could fix was, well, a complete game changer. They were so exciting that they were displayed at the Ciudad Universitaria in Mexico City. And there were lines to come and see this new car. Like that! We're gaining!
Look at this, we are in
Production
first
of the
place.
Beetle started in Mexico soon after 7 of them finished the Carrera Panamericana. Before that, people were a bit worried about reliability, you see. We Mexicans love a good-looking car. But a car that can do work is better. The Panamericana convinced us, and in '61, Automex had assembled 250 of them. By '62, the first plant had opened in Jalostoc, making 10 of them a day. We love that car. So another plant opened in Puebla in 1967. And in '71, El Ocho became the official taxi of Mexico City, which is why you see so many of them today.
Yeah, I still thought that
It's
open.
funny. The first Bochos were imports, or CKDs. But in 1971, we were exporting them.
Someone
Costa
took the hit.
Rica, and back to West Germany, Austria, Belgium, everywhere in Europe. It was a sad day in 2003 when the last Volkswagen sedan Ultima Edición rolled off the production line and went home to the
2.5
Volkswagen
to get
Museum.
that 3 stars.
Keep it up. We'll win this.
1 mile out, 2.5 to get the 3 stars.
Now that's more like it. Eso,
I got
Bochito,
one on my
eso!
tail, one on my tail.
So loved was the Bocho that it eventually outsold the Ford Model T to become the world's best-selling car.
That's crazy.
It was the first to reach 20 million sales. Sure, other cars have staked their claim on that title in
We're
recent
not
years.
getting 3
None are
stars.
so timeless and unchanged as the Bocho. Nice overtake!
No, you don't. Come on. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're gonna get the 1 star. Suck.
That
1
is
star.
a great car. Probably the most iconic car in all of Mexico. Ay, es increíble que un auto tan pequeño deje un vacío tan grande. Adiós, sedan. Thanks. I'll call you when I've got that next one ready.
You're welcome, Romeo. Well, 1 star. Not bad. We were 5 seconds off of 2 stars. It happens, but we're going to keep going. Go ahead and do this. 50,000. Awesome. Okay. We also have some mastery. Let's see. 4. Okay, we are here at our next Mexico story. So let's go ahead and jump right in, guys. Through the eras. VW Golf also enjoyed a long and successful life in Mexico. Which generation is best? Okay. 5,000 points, 35,000 points, 50,000 points to get that 3X.
I have two cars here. A first-generation Volkswagen and a seventh-generation Volkswagen Golf. Made in Mexico for almost half a century. Sadly, they stopped building them in 2021. But we can still race them. What do you say? To make it fair, I will give you a chance to make an informed choice. Let's go for a test drive. And I've got lots to tell you about Volkswagen Mexico.
Okay. So we have two different vehicles. So let's try out this old Golf
Volkswagen
first.
Mexico headquarters are in Puebla City. It started production in 1967 with the famous Beetle. As we call it, the Bocho. VW made multiple attempts at replacing the famous Beetle with newer models, but all of them failed way short of achieving the production figures until the Volkswagen Golf came into play.
Okay, let's see if we get that 50,000 points. Not bad.
The first generation was released in Mexico as the Volkswagen Caribe and had quite a few variations, including the Golf GTI you're driving right now. VW engineers, inspired by the Beetle GSR, designed and prototyped the Golf in secret as a skunkworks project. Little did they know that the Golf GTI would become the hot hatch.
It's a nice little hot car. Let's see what we got.
Shall we jump 40 years in the future and try the 7th generation?
Sure. Let's try the new Golf.
The 7th generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012.
Right.
This
So I
version
have
is
to
the
get at
Volkswagen
least-
Golf R meaning
Let's
race.
write in the 5,000 skill points. We're gonna get on the outside for this one. Yeah, let's go to the inside.
This was the fastest
I
Golf
need
in the race.
50,000
With a 0 to
points.
60 time of 5.1 seconds.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here.
Well, that's good to know. Okay, we're coming up on the end. I need that 50. Let's see, did we get it?
All right. Enough driving around. Let's go head to head, after you've had a chance to rest.
Okay. Thank you. So let's see what we got. Oh, we did not get the 50,000. Okay, it's okay though. So we have 2 chapters to pick from. Made in Mexico, the timeless MK1. or the 7.5? We're gonna go with the 7.5.
I'm a fair man. I'll let you choose. Which Golf do you want to drive for our little race?
We're gonna do the
I'll
7.5.
take the Golf R.
Hey, Russell. Got a moment to look over some adventures.
So we
Thought you
get to add another adventure to the thing. So as you can see, we've opened up everything but the Baja. So let's go ahead and open up the Baja and get that one done. So now this way everything's open and we can just add to it.
You, Alex, Ramiro, and every single fan messaging me to ask when this is opening. Great news. I'll tell them all very soon, shall I?
Okay, we are here at the next next story on the Horizon story for the Made in Mexico. So let's go ahead and jump on in. The powerful MK 7.5. Okay, so we're hopping in the Golf 7R.
I hope you know some shortcuts.
Okay,
See
here
you
we
at the
go.
finish line. Don't make me wait for too long.
Okay, we're gonna hop in the inside for this race. 145. Yeah, we're shortcutting through the airfield, which is probably not a good shortcut. It puts us behind. But it's a goal. We're gonna cut through here. Yeah, we're gonna get the 2-star though, but we got the first position back.
What a race! The difference
There we
40
go.
years makes.
We did it. I think we got the 2-star mark. Yep, 2 stars. Not bad. Okay, we're here for episode 7 of this 9-episode story. So let's hop on in. 150,000 points is 3 stars. Okay, I don't know what we're doing here.
That's the old wolf.
No.
Oh.
That's an old truck. The wolf is waiting for us at the swamp.
Okay, what is the wolf? It's an old Ford truck.
Haley asked us to clear some debris. And I've got just the car. But we need to get there first.
No
course.
damage.
Who do you
No
think I
damage. Okay.
The driver who destroyed a record-breaking amount of fences.
That's fair.
No damage. 2 minutes, no damage. Okay. Good looking truck.
In
Traction
400
control.
yards, turn right. Turn right.
Careful there!
I'm gonna go over to
200
damage.
yards, turn right. Turn right.
See? Got it here in one piece.
And gave me a few heart attacks.
Almost there.
And now, let me introduce you to the fourth Lobo.
Oh,
This car is more your style.
yeah,
Now
it
that's
is.
a hecking good wolf.
That is nice.
We call it
What am I
Lobo
doing?
here.
Oh, I'm
Marketing
destroying
in this
things.
country is
Okay.
outstanding. Let's get to work. See all that Russian stuff? Clear it out. What? No! It's not just an excuse to throw the Lobo around.
Destroy everything.
It
Turn.
is just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. In the 90s, Ford decided that they needed to rebrand the F-150 for the Mexican market. And the name Lobo just has a real ring to it.
Okay,
They started
okay.
using the badge in 1997, and the rest is history. The Ford Lobo quickly became one of the most popular vehicles in the country.
That's good
Lobo
to know.
is still used for the modern Rangers like the one based on the F-150 Raptor you're driving. But we don't just call it Lobo. No, no. We call it Lobo Raptor.
So it's the same car?
Now, there are loads of differences, like a dog and a wolf. Lobo only comes in XLT and with higher trim levels.
This car
The base
will
version
not
is still sold in Mexico as the
do
F-150.
any type of
Lobo
drifting.
is the elite F-150.
Where's 60,000? Need 150,000 to get 3 stars. I got 2 minutes left. Basically, destroy everything and don't crash. That's the goal. Jumps. Don't do that. That doesn't help. I just lost a ton of points for that little mistake. You gotta hurry. Minutes in. It's tough when you crash into things and you literally just lose all of your points. There we go. Doing good. Doing good. 6 minutes. Come on. What did we get? Did we hit that 2-star? At least to get 2 stars?
Job's done. And the scratches will buff right out. Thanks for the help. Now I just need to get my abuelo's old F-100 back to the garage.
Okay. What did we get? Did we get the 2? We did. Look at that. Oh, so close to that 3-star. But that's fine. Right. We are jumping into the next episode, or next chapter of the Mexico story. Muchos Calaveras, the Mach-E, the horse that goes like lightning, okay? So we have 2 minutes, 15 seconds to finish whatever he wants me to finish for 3 stars. This is the Ford Mach-E. This is the SUV Mustang.
Hey there! So, look at this. 1,400 horses of electric Ford Mustang. Get in!
Not a real Mustang. I'm sorry. This is an SUV.
Let's take this down to the beach. Stick it in AWD if you like. There's some nice
Stay
curves
on the
around.
road.
This is 2021's EV of the year. And it was up against things like the Taycan and the e-tron and the Recharge. It set 3 Guinness World Records, and it's inspired by the beautiful original Mach 1. And I'm telling you all of this because the Mach-E was built right here in Mexico at
What?
Cuautitlán Assembly. Whoa! How do you make it go around corners like that? I'm really asking. Calm down.
gosh.
I know you like to go fast. I had a big breakfast. Cuautitlán Assembly has been building cars since the 60s. And more than 2.2 million cars later, we're sitting in an actual space machine made here in Mexico. Quite a journey from Cougars and Thunderbirds and F-150s to this. This isn't just a prototype. Cuautitlán Assembly does a range of options for the Mach-E. A 68 kilowatt-hour standard and an 88 kilowatt-hour extended range version. It will give you over 300 miles of range on a single charge. The Performance GT version is the really wild one. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. This one is quite a bit faster. Honestly, when I first tried it, I had to go and sit in a quiet room for a bit.
Gosh.
And I've flown airplanes in a storm.
This thing's
Hey,
quick.
I have to keep this back. Be careful with it.
This thing is quick.
It's wild tech. You can switch from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive at the touch of a button. And when you get into tuning, you can basically tweak every one of the 7 engines individually. It can make 1,400 horsepower and a ton of downforce at 160 miles per hour thanks to the AeroTube.
So what you're saying is, not bad for something that weighs more than an F-150 of yours.
Yes. Hey! This isn't your Mach-E. Be careful with it. I
Yeah,
have
we're
to
not
give
going
it
to
back.
make the 3 stars either. So we're going 1 star. And 1 star.
And there we go. Sunrise over the sea. Beautiful. But we're not done. There's one more thing to look
One
at.
more, okay.
I'll let you know as soon as I have found it.
Okay, we got 1 more chapter left, guys. Okay, everybody, we are
You're not gonna
here.
believe this.
This is the last
You found
one.
a gift drop from another driver. Makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, doesn't it? Meet me down there and we'll have a look.
Okay, everybody, we are here for the last chapter in the Made in Mexico. 3 minutes, 45 seconds for that 3 star. So here we go. Apparently this is a grueling race, so let's see what Remy has in store for us for this one.
This beauty got her name from the Carrera Panamericana.
Oh,
The races
okay.
don't run anymore, but who can blame us if we take it out one more time? Right? Let's see what this car can do.
Okay.
There's Jamin. Guess he wanted one last race.
Let's do this!
Oh. That's the main view of this. It's a good looking car. 2.5 miles left on this race. Here we go. Open road it. We got some serious distance. We got some serious distance between me and the other driver.
The first race had 132 competitors, and everyone turned up. Amateurs to F1 drivers, men, women, professionals, anyone who had a car.
Do you know anyone who participated?
Wow.
Aleja thinks Papa Fernando did. Well, she thinks Papa Fernando did everything. I know we used to go to the races with my grandfather. Qué buenos recuerdos. 2,178 miles of the Pan American Highway run through Mexico. The race itself had 9 stages and lasted 5 days. But the sheer distance wasn't the only challenge. Constant changes in the elevation from sea level to 3 kilometers up. The most challenging road race in the world. The winner of the very first Carrera Panamericana was Herschel McGriff, who drove an Oldsmobile 88 at an average speed of 88 miles per hour. There was no speed limit before 2012, and you'd see cars doing 180 miles per hour.
Dang.
Not that I'd know anything about that. The Porsche Carrera got its name thanks to Hans Hermann, who won the small sports cars category in 1954. He drove the Porsche 550 Spider and came 3rd overall. He was sick before the race, and his tires came off at the start. He really pulled through against the odds.
That's crazy. Tires
Porsche
coming
had
off
6
the start.
cars competing in 1954, and all of them made it through the end. A lot of others didn't, let me tell you.
Enjoying yourself, are you? Yeah, I kinda had a feeling you were.
1954 was the last year the original Carrera Panamericana took place. But it gave us the most famous Porsche model, the Carrera you're driving right now. The Carrera RS 2.7 was the first production street racing 911. It was built on the 911S 2.4, the fastest Porsche you could buy at the time, and a popular choice in the later Carrera Panamericana races. The race was revived in 1988 and ran to 2016, staying true to the original races with high speed road stages. The routes for the race were carefully selected every year by planning committee and local government to ensure they were race-worthy and that they can be closed up for 2 hours. You could almost say they've been preparing for the festival for a very long time.
This car is quick and light, and corners are rough. Like I'm barely using the e-brake. I'm using just regular braking, and it's letting me go out. Even the e-brake takes a little bit of time to around the corners to master. That's e-brake right there. Well, there it is. There's the end. Got the win.
This is Jamin's exit. It's been fun, my friend. Take care.
Looking forward to seeing what you can do out there. Have fun now, yeah?
Great race. Almost like we did a little Panamericana with a friend. Anyways, hope you had fun with this little stroll through cars hechos en Mexico.
It was great! And let me know if you find any other cars like that.
Well, there you go, guys. That is the Made in Mexico story here in Forza Horizon 5. We got 1 star because we were 2 minutes or 2 seconds over the 4-minute mark, which sucks. So we got 1 star. Well, there you go, guys. We have completed the Made in Mexico thing. So let's go ahead and take a look at the accolades we're going to get from this. So here's our story accolade. We get clothing. Okay. And we have some more accolades to look at. We have our skills accolade. We're going to get an ultra combo for Forza Link. And then we have 4 accolades in here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Cars. We have 9 on the master. We have 18 available points on the mastery because we were killing it out there on some of our stuff. So we're gonna let that stick for a second. We got 4 wheel spins. So let's go ahead and run our wheel spins before we end this episode. 94 Supervan 3. Okay. $30,000 credits. Humble emote. And last but not least, a red alert horn. Okay guys, we'll see everybody on the next episode of Forza Horizon 5. Hope you guys have a great day.